perfect guy. I can have a bad temper, make a big fuss and cry. And I know that lately it's been hard. We had a bumpy ride. But if you give me one more chance, I make it effortless. Our foul love. Cause you've been told too many times before. Yeah, you've been told so many times before. So I'm gonna try something new. And I'll never say
Well, a very good morning everybody, and welcome back to the Athena Beach Hotel here in beautiful Cyprus for round 11 of this Atlantic Ladies Senior Fours game. So it's a really, really crunch one. This USAA and Scotland are tying in here. My lovely statistician at the side of me. So US 18, but they have a much better shot difference than the USA. Sorry about that little pause there in the transmission. Happened yesterday morning. This was slightly different commentary box for this top green. It's when we use the rink number 15 here. This is right outside the lovely Athena Royal Hotel, which is the sister hotel of the Athena Beach. This hotel is now closed for the winter, allowing us to use one of the bedrooms. So I've just reset everything, and hopefully this will be okay. Sorry about that little pause there. So as we were saying, with the last of the ladies round robin, as it stands, we have South Africa at the top with 21 points and 49 shots for. Cyprus A, 21 shots, 36 for. But they're playing each other, but that shouldn't really matter then, because looking at the table, unless there's a massive, massive upset slightly further down, they should be okay. England, they're on 21 points as well, but they've got 20 shots. So if they just get a draw or a win, they should be through as well. So it's a very, very interesting morning for the ladies. Top 4 go through, and they will play in the knockout stages. USA, well, they'll be trying to put a stop to the ladies for sure. Scotland with the blue, light blue tops, with the solid blue discs on their bowls. United States this morning, they've got their traditional very nice USA tops, and their stickers, if we can get a close enough look during the day, their stickers is actually the American flag. $15 ends, of course, 2.5 hour time limit if needed. We have seen both of these teams on the stream in the earlier rounds, and both playing pretty well, to be fair, at the moment. Very experienced players representing both countries. Rink 15, well, it's played okay in the previous games that we've seen. As always on outdoor greens, it's very, very pace dependent. What I have found over the last few days is the 4 players that find the pace quickest have seemed to have won.
Yeah, it's quite cool here this morning, Jason, so greens should be a wee bit slower.
The lovely Anne's in the commentary box with me once again this morning. Good morning, Anne.
Good morning, Jason.
Thanks for giving up your time for me.
Oh, anytime, Jason.
Yeah, you're a smooth talker. Of course, Anne, you know these Scotland ladies quite well.
Yes, I played for Sheila Douglas, who's the skip of the Scottish team. We played in the Scotland team many years ago before I retired from it. But the fours, they've won back-to-back fours. I think she won with Cape Purvis, I think 2007, 2008. And they obviously won the senior championship, not this season, but last season, to qualify for this event. So they're quite a well-experienced team, especially the back end. Sheila's got a very good disposition. She's kind of even-tempered, not fiery. She's very quiet, gets about the business. So, yep. They had a good start there, Jason. I'll take you right through their standings throughout the tournament. They have lost 4 of their 10 games. I think that the hardest one was the loss against Cyprus. It was 1 shot they lost by on the last end, or they could be sitting quite comfortably now. But they beat the Norfolk Islands Jersey B team, Cyprus, Wales, Guernsey and USA A. So it's the USA B team they're playing today, and as Jason's already said, whoever Scotland need to win this game. It's not whoever wins it, but there are 4 teams sitting in 21, so I would imagine they'll all be pretty comfortable if Scotland lose. It's just the finishing positions to see who misses the quarter-finals and goes straight into the semi-final place.
So still nice draw, taking just a couple of ends just to settle down, slightly quicker up the top here. Now, can she pick up the jack? Oh, great bowl. What a fantastic bowl. Has she been a little bit unlucky? Either way, it's much, much better. There's a few there down. So it's Scotland off to the start. They're going to pick up a single on this opening end. There's our marker. Fabulous team of officials here at Cyprus. A mix of club players all helping out around the greens. We've got the markers there who are qualified umpires. It's good to see the international technical officials working with the national ones as well. So they're here to support, develop, answer any questions. But I always say the unsung heroes of the sport are our officials, very knowledgeable, give up a lot of free time. I think she's sent the jack in the ditch, she has, so that'll go back. So USA will have the choice of this length now. Just going to look at the playing conditions today. I always get asked what's the conditions. Having a quick look. Slightly colder this morning than previous mornings. It's currently 18 degrees here, just outside of Paphos. So it's going to be cloudy all day with a slight chance of rain later on in the day, around about 4 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be finished by then. I don't like getting wet. I get my hair nice and curly. 5 mile an hour wind, so that's not too bad. And the humidity has dropped right down. So quite a nice day. It was quite high yesterday afternoon. It's 81% humidity today. Sun will come through very, very shortly though. You've not seen my rain dance yet, have you, Anne, to scare it away?
I've seen a lot, Jason, but never your rain dance, no. Yes. certainly feels cooler this morning, Jason. But however. How do you pronounce that? Purpose.
Just looking at the ladies Scotland team, Jane Carruthers, Veronica Cockburn, Kay Purvis and Sheila Douglas.
Against the USA, Martha Nilsson, Mary Thompson, Linda Roberts and Joanna Hedge-Spieth. I've watched quite a few ends of a few of their games, and they're quite a strong team, Jason, I feel.
They are. The skip played quite a few big bowls the last time she appeared on the stream.
You look a well-disciplined team.
Yes, certainly do. Well trained. They do have a head coach here with them as well for this event. If you have joined us on the stream once again this morning, a very good morning to you, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. If you've got the chat facility, don't forget, if you need to know anything, you can just pop a question down on either of the two channels. I've got them both wide open in front of me. We'll try and get the information down by all four greens, and we'll get some scores for the other games as the morning goes on. Again, just apologies for that drop out of signal. Again, just a slightly loose end.
I watched a bit of USA Team A's game yesterday afternoon against South Africa. And they won that, Jason, quite convincingly.
Did they really?
Which I was very surprised about. 22-13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Africa have been, in my eyes, really the best team to watch.
They've been very solid,
Yes,
very consistent.
very, very solid,
Yeah.
yes. Well, as you would expect from a South African team. Something upsetting her. Well, I think there's maybe birds flying about. I think that's what it is. I could see birds flying across the screen there.
Well, did it swallow it? Has done. Great bowl. I like the way she always takes the hat off when you play a
Always
good
does,
bowl. The
yep.
skip lifts the
Tips
hat
the
up. Thank you very much.
We'll be up and down a few times yesterday.
Oh, cracking effort. Cracking effort. Finished good as well. Ideally, if she gets underneath that shorter bowl, there's a Scotland bowl there to promote. Weight was good. Still there for Scotland, just needs to tighten it up. Like I say, she can get underneath, gets to the jack. She's got a Scotland bowl second. Even if she gets underneath her own bowl, she can get down to the shot bowl itself.
Well, it's a pretty sporadic head, so there's room for her to do it.
Well, Sheila, just underneath, I think. Can it hold to the USA bowl? Just underneath. Not a bad pace. Pete, we'll do our best to keep you up to date with the England ladies score, yes. We've got Robert down by the rink. He will be sending scores through roughly every 5 ends or so, but yeah, we'll shout them out, don't you worry. Now another chance here for Sheila. Not far away, you know. Not far away. Oh yeah, that's just a little nibble. In she goes.
Just fell in there, Jason, just enough legs to take her there. Just to prove we're in Cyprus.
Yeah.
You can see the fields from here, Jason, and I can see the harvester harvesting the new season's Cyprus potatoes. So I'll look forward to them when I go back home.
Just going to get wrecked. Yeah, another single for Scotland. Scotland now lead 2-0. Just like to thank you all for joining us over the last few days at this inaugural Atlantic Senior Fours. Hopefully organisers are looking at running this every 2 years. So always very, very dependent on sponsors. We have quite a few sponsors involved with this event. We'll be showing you various videos throughout the day who's being involved, but obviously it's all about getting the sport and this event out there. You can play your part in that, please. If you're on Facebook, you can follow and like the post. Also, you can share as well. Share across the bowling community. Get the exposure out there for us, please. And the big one for corporate events is the YouTube channel. Everyone looks at that, looking at how many subscribers people have for certain events. So it doesn't cost you anything. We'll never ask for credit card details. You can please just whack the subscribe button. Thumbs quite well in the last few days. We're up to 529 now, which is good. But yeah, you can.
First thing in the morning, Jason, that is good.
Yeah, first thing in the morning. Yeah, it's good.
Got to give Bowl Cyprus a pat on the back for Jason. Screening 2 games every day, one men's and ladies, giving them equal opportunities. It does say a lot for them because I think I've said before they only have 168 members on their books. So well done to Cyprus, Bowl Cyprus.
Bends a lot right at the end, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Yep.
Both times I thought the previous 2 bowls were not too bad for the line, but almost sideways.
Boomerang stuff. Looks short. Oh, what do I know?
Well played. It's
Yep.
enough. Just a foot or so short. Anything 2 feet is, I think, is a good bowl on these surfaces.
Yes, it is.
You know, the artificial is, can make it look a bit daft sometimes, but it's all about playing dead pace. 2 feet away is a really good bowl, and I think that's how you've got to get that in your mind. I think. Well played.
Yep, good bowl. Yeah, we haven't seen many sort of bowl for bowl for bowl for bowl. Some of them have been pretty scary, but it's all about getting over the finishing line, Jason. Doesn't matter how you do it.
No, sometimes you've just got to wing ugly.
Yep.
Did you pick the shot on the line? The other one.
Swinging away. Another one that's
Certainly a swingy hand. I mean, when you look at this, where you need to be learning bowl by bowl, everything's bending underneath.
yes,
Mat-
give it grass.
Yeah, mat placement is important. Now the number 3s here should be looking at that. And for me, if you're playing the backhand, you want to be stood on the very inside edge of that mat. That allows the bowl to hold up as much as possible. See, she's stood on the outside edge, so this will allow the ball to bend as much as possible, which I don't think is the correct positioning myself, unless you're going to really throw it out.
I don't know what she's going to do.
Depends what she's playing with. I think she's playing with a Vector VS, I think. But see, just going at the end there again, and look.
I think she needed a couple of yards in that, Jason. Because you're going to get nothing for being short. Obvious statement, you know, but got a big step forward, that girl. Quite an unusual action, hasn't she?
Yeah, it's quite a fixed delivery, isn't
Yeah.
it? All in the shoulder.
Yeah. No, not wasted there. It holds up a long way, but it does tail off at the end, doesn't it?
Yep.
Well, short again doesn't help. There's still lots of people out there, Jason, who don't know how to use the mat. I don't think it's something that they're taught.
No, I mean, when do you ever get taught? You know, only because I was very, very fortunate through my late teens, should I say, to be able to play with people that had played the game at a very good
and
level.
Explained it to you.
And explained
Yes,
it to me, correct, exactly that. You know, David Holt, for example, before he went to Australia, an even older name, Ken Drury was England selector for years. Tommy Armstrong was an England selector for years. You know, those kind of people. Tony Alcock, I learnt a lot from. Every day is a school day in this sport.
Yeah. I was just a keen observer, so I used to watch and I used to say, why are they moving about the mat?
Yep.
And then you would ask some of the ones that you knew and they explained it all to you. God. Good bunch of people here, Jason. They've all been very friendly, and I mean, I know it's a serious competition, but it's always nice to meet these people from different countries and get their take on events, get their take on the greens. And everyone we've spoken to are absolutely delighted that they've been given an opportunity as a senior to participate. There's not many options for us seniors.
Yeah.
Or geriatrics, as you would call me sometimes.
I would never say that, Anne.
Just wait. Good effort, Sheila. I think they're still sort of trying to feel their way around about this rink, Jason.
Every rink's different, isn't it? I mean, there's 4 separate bowling greens here, all of a different speed, slightly characteristics.
Yep.
All the others play across the sea. This is plays to and from the sea.
Yes. Uno.
Scores there from the game on the other rink. Nice to see Switzerland here with their bright red uniforms and the cross on the back. Some call it a Swiss cross, some call it the Federal Cross.
They played very well. They've improved as the tournament has progressed. And it's nice to see these European countries coming in, and participating. Just a wee bit disappointed that France isn't here, Hungary, but you've got Czechoslovakia too, so I suppose it's expensive for these countries to come to these events,
Yeah, it's a long event, isn't it?
Yeah.
12 days. Good thing is, once you're here, it's lots of bowls. The ladies are all guaranteed, 11 games of 2.5 hours. The men 15. So once you're here, there's a lot of bowls to be played. Lots of facilities. That's a good thing about having the hotel here for everybody to stay in. It's the camaraderie and the fun that happens after the bowls finishes.
Yeah, that's, as we know, Jason, that's where you make lifelong friends in bowling, at these events. But I do think with 11 rounds in the ladies, I do think some of the gents as well, I think it's a long run out. It's 2 games per day. Some of them are not prepared for that, and not prepared for the duration. It's every day, 2 games, and some of them have never experienced that before. So it's all a learning curve for some of them.
line's pretty decent. Just holds up at the end. Well played. Good bowl.
Of course, we know the men's competition has got a lot more rounds in it. There's still a couple of days to go. And it could swing back and forth. You know, South Africa are still in top spot. And the two English teams, A and B, are still in contention as it stands just now. So this is when it gets to the exciting bit, isn't it?
It certainly does.
When you think of all the narrow misses you've had, you know, every shot, as a prisoner, every shot counts, it's important.
Little cheeky rub.
Ooh.
This afternoon's game for your enjoyment at 1:30 is Battle of the Jersey Boys. It's the men's senior fours. Jersey A take on Jersey B. That should be an interesting battle.
Oh, it should be. Got a larger than life character and Skippy.
Yep.
But he was saying yesterday he had sore toes.
We've got about blisters or something.
Blisters, yeah. Might need to play with his slippers, he said. You were at them to change their shirts.
Yeah, I've made sure they're going to change. One of the teams is going to play with a different colour sticker, definitely, because that would make it very difficult for me.
Yeah. Wee bit breezy out there this morning. Not strong breeze, Jason, but I see the flags fluttering in the background there. Oddly enough, the Scotland and USA flag up behind the shrink.
How do you put them there?
Well, it wasn't you, I can tell you that. But why not, Jason? You've done everything else.
I mean, well, Scotland's almost like my second home, the amount of time I spend in Scotland. Like South Africa, very keen supporters of bowls, the Scottish players, you know, very passionate about driving the sport forward, especially in their own country.
Very lucky in Scotland that it's not a vast country. You can travel back and forth. I mean, I know when I go to Australia, I mean, some 7-8 hours for some flights between, well, Perth on the west coast, and then if you travel over to Sunshine Coast or Queensland, it's a long journey. It's expensive. Accommodation's now expensive, you know, cost of living. But they seem to do it all.
That's a great bowl played there. Came back really, really nicely at the end for Scotland.
Well done. Okay.
I mean, America can afford to just be up slightly to this if they want to play a little bit more positive.
I think that deliberate, that delivery that the girl has, I think it inhibits her a little bit, Jason, just to, I would say, to get good weight all the time, to keep it consistent.
With the fixed delivery, I always find, unless you've got exceptional balance, yeah, you know, when you're literally just rocking through the shoulder motion, yeah, it can inhibit, like you say. Depends on the greens you play, don't you? I mean, America, and they've got a mixture of heavy greens and quicker artificial
I've never
greens.
been to America, so I don't know what the greens are like.
A mixture, a bit like England, really. You know, they've got some very, very nice ones over at
Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach, yes, stunning. And there's a few artificials. You know, the one I know is at San Jose. And then you've got one at
You've
Central
played
Park.
over there, haven't you?
Yeah, played in Central Park, yeah. Well, gently,
Oh.
gently.
Don't know where she found that road from.
Yeah, just indicating forehand. I mean, there's lots of bowls and clutter in the way here for the skip. I think if she plays the forehand, there is a shot down. There's only one down, nothing too flash. Drawing through that white bowl, jack is okay as well. I mean, if she plays anything dead pace, you know, if she hits a bowl, there's no percentage there for her. Sort of like giving yourself as much chance as possible.
I'm quite surprised that the ladies USA B team haven't done very well. They're bottom of the ladder, and they've got the very experienced Dee McSmarrin playing. Dee's played here in a couple of the Atlantic Championships, and
Oh,
another cap in the air.
that was absolutely tremendous ball. I don't know how she could see it, but that, I mean, with that pace, that was brilliant.
Missed the ball in front just by a
Yeah.
hair's breadth. She'll get this same road again, I think. Heavy, just that. Good effort, though. No, as I was saying, I'm quite surprised that Dee McSmarrin, her team, hasn't done better. Because I say she is a very experienced, and I recognise name, USA name, you know, and all of the big events.
Yeah, it depends who you're playing with. In fours, if you've got maybe three less experienced players beneath you, you know, especially on artificial, you know, it's one from the front. If you're under pressure all the time, it's very difficult to get out of trouble.
Ooh, just a wee bit unfortunate there, I think.
Yeah, I think with the miss she was in.
Yep.
It'll be a pair for America.
2.
Three to the score. Good team behind the event here, making sure it all runs nice and smoothly. Let's have a quick look who's involved in making this event happen. So, big team behind this event. Lots of people with very important roles.
Looks a better line here, Jason. Just give it a wee bit more grass.
Wants a little touch. Yeah.
Oh.
Just didn't stay with it, but again, it's somewhere near the area, so that's always good.
right. Well, they look as though they're absolutely heaving these balls up the screen.
Oh, there's a question. Hannah's, what is the age of the oldest player? I can try and find out for you.
I don't even know who it could be. It's certainly not me, Jason. I'm not a player.
Well played, good ball.
Do you say, Jason, it seems to hold for a long way, and then just as it gets the jack, it just seems to just bend away.
It's
Oh,
better.
well played.
It's better with the jack near the tee. I find with the 3/4 length, it's whether there's a little hill there or something underlying. But yeah, when the jack's on the tee, I think there's a lot better in both directions.
Yeah.
Better balls get played. It's more forgiving this way when the jack's further. Still got to fling it out. So one to the blue bowl, it looks like from here.
I watched South Africa and Cyprus B playing on the outside rink, in the right-hand outside rink up here yesterday, and as you said, they tee to tee, and they had some absolutely amazing heads. It was
Yeah.
really a good game to watch.
Yeah, it's very high quality.
Yes, South Africa just got over there at the end. The last couple of ends, they just seemed to get stronger. Stayed on.
Yep, on to the USA. Just a nice positive draw for Scotland. Gets down to the jack or the shot bowl, will be very good.
Oh, it's going to be an obvious question. Always. Depends on the weight here, Jason. This depends on the weight. Oh, it's going to died in sight
Yep.
of glory.
There's a little bit of a nuisance value. I mean, already you can just see they're looking at maybe changing hands. I'd personally stick with the backhand and just alter the pace.
Mm-hmm.
Well, another one in the area now.
full shot.
Well, Sheila's after it. Needs to bend.
That's never going to run either. She either goes quicker, Jason, or hold it in a bit. If it will come to it.
She's close.
She's just going to swing away, Jason.
Just lacking the pace, wasn't she? That was all. Yep, good effort. 1 for USA.
3-3 now,
That's what I get as well.
First third of the game.
You're doing well there.
Yep. It's a game that Scotland don't need to chase shots in this game to qualify, because the winner of this game will go through to the knockout stages, Jason, as we know. As the other three positions are filled. It's just a matter of finishing order. The mat up a wee bit, I think. Feel down. It's okay.
Yeah, it's only a yard over, isn't it?
Yeah, mat's up a couple of yards. Need to hold up. Oh,
Needs to beat that. It's done it. Well
well
played.
done.
Yeah, good adjustment. That's the one to beat so far.
Sometimes it's difficult to know if they're just going to stop dead, or if you think they're going to stop and then they just run that wee bit more.
Oh, brilliant.
Yep, great ball. I'd like to know how many times she's tipped that hat. a nice line. It can only bend.
Yeah, just the pace is going to keep it. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Well played. Oh dear, a little wiggle, but still a good bowl. May have just gone out for two, but two great bowls there. Still looks quite nice down the backhand for Scotland. Get to the shot bowl. The lead's first bowl's waiting nicely just behind. Even if she just gets down to her own and falls back, still very, very good. Unfortunately, Esme, it's a kind of Fanta. You could hear the cans opening. Orange Fanta. Again, just overplayed, really. Well, that Scotland bowl's looking a little bit vulnerable here, which is why the pace needs to be spot on. Don't want to be playing too much in case you get underneath that white bowl on a tighter line. Just over the draw, really. Yeah, the pace of that was pretty good. Marker indicating 1 and a measure.
She's in for another.
Oh, well played.
Yep.
Well played.
Didn't bend much there.
Yeah, that's a good bowl there. Still just the same bowl for Scotland. Just to draw down to either of those bowls. High fives all around there. Well, Sheila. Well, Sheila.
Run, Sheila. Oh, well done. That's a shot. Well done, Sheila.
Wow, great bowl. Big bowl that. Two
Yep.
down. Oh, there's a nice chance here. Underneath, yeah.
Yeah, just looking at it, Jason.
Play both hands underneath on the forehand. Gets to Sheila's bowl. Turns it through the hole. Turns it out. Back to the jack. Little nibble for 4. Both hands are available. See Sheila's daughter's on. Brilliant, mum. Yeah, certainly was brilliant. So, it's actually shaping up for the backhand. Looking for Scotland's bowl or the jack.
Well, it held the last time, Jason, so...
Not far away, maybe a bowl tight. Oh, she was just looking for that nibble for 4. If I was Scotland, I'd stay well away from this.
Yeah.
It's quite easy just to be slightly up and hit that jack. I'd just take the one,
Take the one. One
Shove
and
it.
run.
shove it under your bra, and off you go. Leg it. Good header bowls, that, Anne.
Yeah. I like it when you've got to work at shots, Jason. You've got to think, put your thinking hat on and...
Sun's showing an appearance now. Slightly late this morning, the sun coming.
Yeah. Still cloudy.
It's that rain I'm keeping an eye on. Not had any rain yet since we've been in
Thought
Cyprus.
there was a sort of clap of thunder last night.
That was me dropping the glasses, sorry.
I don't think so, Jason.
We actually had an early night last night.
Pretty dark. It would be about 3 o'clock, I think, just
Oh.
after 3.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, at the moment it's, I think we're going to get a bit of rain tonight, but I mean we stopped play at 4 o'clock here. 35% chance of rain at 4 o'clock, the rest is okay until then. Fingers crossed.
Well, that's our evening hitting the head then. We can't sit on the beach and watch the sunset, Jason.
It was nice last night, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
Sunset's very early here, 16:34 this evening.
I think it will be a bit of a game as the game goes on, Jason. I think it will be who can handle it, because it's very crucial for both teams. I mean, they both need to win to qualify.
Yeah, I mean the only one is I mean there's 5 of them competing for 4 places really, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean even if Jersey B scored
If they
a
win,
3, that's not enough
no,
anyway.
They've only got 17 points. It would only take them up to 20.
Yeah, so it really is between these teams who gets that 4th spot. Number 1 finished on the ranking list will play number 4 in the semi-final, and number 2 will play number 3. That's the draw for the knockout semi-finals.
Looking good here. Good ball, well done.
Well played.
It's holding up all the way.
It didn't-
Almost looked as though it was going against the bias in that last yard. We just talked about the ball as they get nearer the head, it swings away. That one certainly did not swing away.
Yeah, that's because that jack's right down by the tee yet again. Pinged it out into the open.
Senior says we have overexposed on you on the channel. It's okay. Are you satisfied with this?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
That's okay.
Breaks.
Breaks, is that what you call it?
Oh, just fell in again. They're quite prone once they get nearer the ditch, Jason, just to
roll
drop,
in.
aren't
Yeah.
they?
I've noticed that on quite a few rinks.
Well,
yeah.
last night was particularly down in the other green for being the televised one. The bowls in Wales against USA, they were just rolling in anywhere near the edge.
It's a bit like the grass green sometimes. It's where people are obviously stepping down onto
Yeah.
the green, aren't they? They did make an announcement, didn't they, at the opening ceremony to use the steps at the side of the green.
They did.
That was mentioned. I mean, there has been quite a bit of work done on the greens over the last couple of years to try and get them up to a higher standard, so the hotel can hold these fantastic international events. I suppose with the artificial surface, it all depends on whether it's a solid or a dynamic base, I think. There's a dynamic base that we have in my county, which I'm not a fan of it.
1K. Great effort there. I think they're concrete bases.
Are they concrete, are
I
they?
think they
Obviously, it's a felt carpet used here, rather than the normal indoor carpet. It's a lot thicker.
Yeah, I don't know what. Would they hoover it
I'm sure they would, yes.
every so often, because you can see the lines on it?
Yeah. And it definitely sheds, because I mean that game where we played 4 ends, you could feel the felt on the bowl, couldn't you? Like very small blades of felt.
She just needs a yard in her last bowl. She's going to miss that. Oh, she's just going to. If it's in or not.
I've not received any scores yet, Pete, sorry, for the England game. From our balcony, I can't see the other greens from this hotel, sorry. I'll see, there is somebody down there ready to supply the scores, but I'm sorry, I've not got anything just yet. As soon as I get them, I'll let you know, mate.
Hard work.
So, how good's your driving skills? Needs to
Needs
steer.
to be up and catch these balls. Oh, she's going to catch. Oh, wrong one, I think. Is it? No, it's not.
That's an American bowl, that one. Hard to tell. They're doing this crossing the fingers thing. I've tried that. I'm absolutely hopeless at it.
Oh, she's going to play the backhand anyway because these two balls are really in her way. And I think she thinks she's one down. I think that was what she indicated there.
Right, it must be the length bowl then to the right, no?
Mm-hmm. I'm beginning to think, Jason, we may struggle to get the full 15 ends in this game. Because it is such a vital game, as we said, for both countries, and I think they're just...
Concentrating hard.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Maybe that's why it's a little bit scrappy at the moment, being fair. That's not being
Yeah.
nasty. It's a little bit scrappy to what we've seen. I mean, the last time I saw the Americans on the stream, the lead was outstanding.
Standing, yeah.
Yeah, she really was.
Well, that should... Sheila's sticking to her forehand.
Thought she was going to knock that man over then. Feet. She's gone very wide. How much is it going to bend for her? She's wafting it in.
Oh, don't turn it in.
Are you Scottish, Anne?
Getting excited
Yeah,
here.
you're Scottish, Anne.
Sorry, USA. I need to learn to keep my gob shut, Jason.
Shouting them in. Dear me, you get me sacked. Well, America.
Well, she's further this time, Jason.
But if she gets
That's
a
her
little
own
nibble.
goal.
Here comes a little nibble. Dump. Yeah, that'll be in.
Oh, I think they're still looking.
Oh, the
Oh,
rags
no,
out. Oh, I love,
giving it
I love
off.
the rags out. She's got long arms, hasn't she? There's the marker. Let's
One, I
keep-
think it was.
Yeah,
One.
another single. So back again to all square. After 7 ends, 4 shots apiece. Well, that time of the year is approaching once again. This is where I get my Grinch outfit on, and Christmas is around the corner.
I thought you had it on already, Jason.
Christmas is around the corner. We've got a lovely little video here to see what Christmas is like at the Athena Beach. Well, there we go.
They've done a fabulous job with the decorations, Jason. We've watched them over the last couple of days. Slowly building up. I don't know how they're going to import the snow right enough.
We were doing our own little photo shoot yesterday, but we've got the alternative
Yeah, we did.
outtakes.
Yeah. Well, I know my girls back home, my granddaughters, were away at Stirling. It's a farm where you go and cut your own Christmas tree to cut it down. So
Okay. You just get down to the bowl, just going to hold wide, just that extra pace.
in the ditch.
So, the scores are through. So, I hope you're getting ready. Pete, we'll stay with the ladies for now. Ladies, last round of the groups. We have United States B, 12, Norfolk Island 3, Wales 7, Jersey B 5, Cyprus B 4, Jersey A 3, England ladies 2, Guernsey 11. Interesting one, that one. South Africa 6, Cyprus A 3. That's that for the ladies. How does that affect the tables? Is that not?
Not really, Jason.
Not really, no.
South Africa game. That's their Cyprus A. Wait till we see it. Don't have that one.
No, I don't think there's been much change.
I'm very
really.
surprised at England 11-2 down to Guernsey, because Guernsey are second bottom of the table.
Yeah,
I would have
interesting.
thought they would have. That's not to say they don't deserve to win. I've watched
No.
some of their games too. It's been that, but English team looked pretty slick as well. But they did fall by the wayside yesterday.
Looking across the men quickly. We have men's round 12. Wales are 11, United States B 4, Jersey B 4, Guernsey 7, Zimbabwe 10, Jersey A 4, England B 2, Norfolk Island 6, Cyprus A 10, USA 4, England A 4, Scotland 7, Cyprus B 4, Switzerland 5, South Africa 11, the Czech Republic 4. There we go.
Well, Jason, that looks as if these results stay the way they are, the men's table's going to be on its head, you know, because it's good to see that, though, Jason. It's good to get to the final day and at least know you're still in with a chance.
Yeah, no
There's
runaways.
no runaways. I think the only one that could be a runaway is South Africa. But they've only lost, I think, is it one game so far? They've got 30 points from 11 matches. But 4 rounds to go. I'm not going to be a Mystic Meg.
Which is good, she's not dead now.
Oh, there's just that hang on that side with some weight on it. It's in the ditch again. Suppose it's better being there as falling short, Jason. I think the girl's been to Pilates classes.
Pilates,
I
really?
think that's what they were doing the other day there. Stayed on. Wonder if she's tightened this just a wee bit. Hold off again. Don't know if you need to go harder at it, Jason, and just hold it in a bit.
Yeah, I'm just having a look what the position is of all the bowls. It's very hard to tell with multicolour bowls, isn't it?
Yeah.
The good thing for Scotland is now the pink bowl is a lot more locked in than it was. There's nice little chat amongst themselves.
Having a laugh about something.
Yep. Probably my dancing last night.
Oh, I missed that then, Jason.
You videoed it?
I didn't know. I was at lecture, I never went in. You go for an early night, and then because your tour's ahead, everyone decides to call you at their time in the UK.
It's still just over a draw here for Sheila. Down to the American Bowl or the Jack. Nip the line.
Needs to wait. God, that ball ran and ran and ran. Thought it was going to stop a few yards out. Might just be a good guide for Sheila though. It's a bend. Nope. Looks like 2 to America. 6-4.
Yep, just over halfway now.
Yeah. Just took the words right out of my mouth, Jason.
There we go. Great minds think alike.
Fools seldom differ. It's quite a short jack this time. The mat's up a wee bit as well. Good start. Great
Oh,
ball,
excellent.
great ball.
Yeah. Very good start indeed.
Looks like another good one going in, Jason.
Must be gentle though.
Oh. Well, different ball game now.
Just overplayed.
Just a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, played a good one. Just
Good
over-
line, you know. See if Jane can capitalise on this. Oh.
She can grab it as well. Jack's got a headache.
Mm-hmm.
In the ditch in a minute. I'm just trying to look there back at that nice USA shirt. What the red bit is? It's. I thought.
I think it's just a squiggle.
It's
I'm not
squiggle, is it?
sure.
Right.
It's a nice uniform, but I remember years ago when they had them, it was all stars and stripes.
It
The
was,
uniform,
yes.
you know. But you know they're very patriotic. Very. I mean, you see the boys with their spams, the sleeve things.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Spam. Is what you call them spams.
Spams. Well, you don't call. There is a company who manufacture them in Queensland. Spams, I think they are. It's called.
Ooh, ooh.
That might be a drink you owe me there, Chloe Stewart.
Other manufacturers are available.
Lots of people wear them now, so Jason.
Better than sun cream, I guess.
Yeah, and it's good to see that you can see the funny, not the funny side of them. There's different patterns in some
Yeah.
of them.
Some you can have done like tattoos, can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
All
it
the
looks really good.
A few of the Chinese players I've played against had these that were like tattoo designed.
Yeah. Some of the USA guys have them. One has got stars and stripes on his, and I think the other one, as you just said, has tattoos on it. So you've got to look rather closely.
Well, has that just managed to stay in on a length? Just play the same ball. If you can just draw down to that last ball, just touch it for a 3. She's up, she's not far away. She wants to bend to it. Oh, look at that straightener.
You got it, Tom.
Touch on that, brilliant. If it sits down now, that is a fabulous ball because it's a
Yeah.
live ball now.
Yeah.
So this is going to create a little bit of an issue for America.
Well, Scotland have only scored singles to date, so to get a multiple end would be quite good for them.
I think what America needs to do is just arrive with the yard. Yeah, you can see there the skip. Just arrive with the yard of pace, outside edge of the pink ball to release the jack and then run past it yourself. If you miss, you want to be ideally trying to keep your ball on the green just behind to give
Yeah.
you that extra option. She's going quick, I think.
You're going to get nothing for being short.
She's not far off, you know, here. She's nearly played this. Oh, great ball.
Fabulous ball. I think she could maybe just have done with about a foot more.
Yeah.
Probably didn't want to risk losing her ball in the ditch.
A lot better now, though. Ooh, ooh. Is that a high 10?
Double 5.
Not a dominoes thing.
Don't know.
See you playing dominoes.
I like dominoes. Used to be a good domino player. My father taught me well. Just going to drop short now too.
Now here, you're not this. So this is a break in the rule here. The number 3s are not allowed to visit the head.
But she did, I saw her looking at the umpire, so she must have asked the umpire if he
Okay.
could ask, if she could come up.
Yeah, the umpires are always allowed to use their discretion, and I think
Yeah.
she did ask the Scottish team as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, technically it's only the skips that should visit the head. But close game, you know. I'm sure Scotland may need to have that favour at some point as well. I mean, what we're now an hour and a half almost into this game, so an hour left.
And we've only played 8 ends. This is a 9th end, so. And it has been tight all the way.
Oh, so she needs to just be up again here, keep arriving, get down to the shot ball to the right of the jack would be perfect.
Going slightly higher. It's in the ditch, I think.
It stays on though.
Yep.
Now it'll fall off now,
Mhm.
down the hill.
Kay's on the mat, ready to go.
Yeah, no messing around. That's She wants to get down to the American bowl to the left of the jack. She's not a million miles away from it. She got it. I think she's turned it enough. I think it could be a pair for Scotland.
Well, she's getting a high 5. goes your day off.
Just gone off again.
Got to take your chance, Sheila. It's, we're on the home straight now, so you've got to just take every chance you can get, Jason.
Yeah, I mean the best ball would be to draw just past the jack to the ball behind of the American team.
Not give her anything to grip
Yeah.
onto.
Not only will it make a shot, but yeah, that will force her to play a bit more precise pace.
Think it will come back from out there, Jason. Unless it stays in the lip of the ditch. She's been kind of dangerous with her last bowl. The USA skip.
She's not far away from getting this.
She's going to get the space, is she?
1-2, she's in and she's out. I think she's been unlucky.
She plays some really good pressure balls.
She does, yes.
Yep. Percentage balls. You look quite close too, Sheila.
She can get down to the last bowl. Wants to sit off it.
Just failed.
So she stayed up. I mean, not quite sure. Ideally she wanted to just sit off it and fall back, but there's one. Measures her out. You might want to chuck it. So we're going to the nearest American bowl first, and then to the other two. Way off, yeah, just the one. So nothing in this game. We always knew it was going to be a very high quality game. Both teams fighting for that final spot in the semi-final. Thanks for sticking with us over the last few days. Nice to see the viewing figures starting to climb as people are waking up. Don't forget you can drop us a comment on either YouTube or Facebook. Let us know where you're watching from. Another game at 1:30 for you this afternoon. The two Jersey teams will go head to head in the men's senior fours. I'll be joined by the legend John Bell in the commentary box for that one. So it's great to have John back. He's dusted his commentating microphone off. 20 years.
He is such a character, isn't he?
He certainly is.
He's kept us entertained with some wonderful stories.
And one-liners.
Oh, yeah. Just so good. He's also given some great coaching tips too, Jason. I've listened to him. He's been very generous with these tips.
Yep. I mean, he's been around a long, long time at all levels, hasn't he? You know, he's written a book about tactics and things like that as well. So, yeah, it's really, really good.
Good ball. Ooh.
It's downhill. Definitely 4 feet quicker sometimes this way. That end rink I was watching the other day, as soon as it passed the tee, it was very difficult to stop it. A bit cooler today, so the green won't be just as quick.
stop as well.
The game yesterday I watched in the afternoon was unbelievable. We
Wales
had,
and USA.
yeah, we had
wasn't it?
13 bowls in the ditch out of 16. That's
At one end.
at one end, in one end, yeah. I've never known that. 13 bowls in the ditch.
It's good as well. John's. Oh,
Needs to pick it up.
kissed it though.
So as the change ends, it's currently 1 to Scotland. Okay, playing some good stuff there. Just ignore that little, if you're on Facebook there, just ignore that little scam post that's just popped up. I'll get it removed, don't worry. Some people have nothing better to do.
Fortunate there, Jason.
Yes.
Just a yard too heavy.
Just needs to get a little touch off this for a helping hand. Just didn't get back to it.
Wide off that front ball would have taken her in for short there.
Well, will it get back? No, that pace kept it from bending.
Good weight out of the rink.
Well, that's a big let off. Big let off. So Scotland just get their noses just in front after 10 ends, 7-6.
First double they've scored, it's all been singles so far.
One of the sponsors just behind the event there, Chase Buchanan, Private Wealth Management Company. Lots of good sponsors going on here for this event. Let's have a little look at who's involved. Sponsors involved with this event. Vital sponsorship, it's always needed for any event, but especially an international event when people are travelling a long way. It's a green event this as well. Chase Buchanan, one of the sponsors just behind there, supplied everybody with these beautiful blue flasks, metal flasks. There's actually one on the table right behind the green in order to keep this all the plastic away. Well, still plenty of room. Now, can it grab the jack? Ooh, a slight touch, so that's a live ball in the ditch. So that will remain in the ditch. It'll be marked up. I thought she was going to get it right on its nose then and drag it into the ditch. That would have been interesting. So, plenty of room. Very unusual. You've absolutely peppered the jack last time we played in this direction to this length. Now they're just struggling to just find a... I mean, there's 4 bowls, 5 bowls playing a decent line. It's just that pace just struggling. Here comes the bias now. Nothing's in at the moment. We've not seen the winner yet this end, I don't think.
I think this longer length has caught them all out, Jason, because that's back, I think.
Yeah, but they played it. It's strange because they played this length. I mean, only 2 ends ago,
Yeah.
brilliantly. That'll just stay on that straightener now. As soon as you're outside the line here, it doesn't move. That'll be removed. Yeah, anything outside the rink marker just won't move. Yeah, that's the one with the pudding. That's in. No idea which is next.
There's Dynamite Joe coming.
Dynamite Joe.
She's killed a lot of shots, Jason. She's played a good game, not just today, to put them in. Well, share the box each, shall we say, but she's done a good job. So that's her team actually, haven't they?
Yes.
All credit to them.
Thanks. Now, can she get just 2 the Scotland Bowl? Just gone.
Good weight.
Sheila's not too far away. Doesn't want to hit the jack too hard.
Still there for Joanne.
just through the hole. So another single for Scotland. 4 minutes to go. Scotland lead by 2.
3 counts in a row. Scored 7 ends to USA's 4. I think that's quite close. 13, 16. It will depend on England's score too, because if they get 3, they'll go up to the overtaking the shots.
Yeah, it's all getting very, very interesting. I mean,
Computers out now.
yeah, we've got calculators on the go here. Hands run out of fingers. I mean, whoever loses out of these two, and also the England game, it's all going to come down to how much they lose by as well. That could have a big, big, big part in the qualifying spots. So these two will try and keep it tight either way. The England ladies were slightly further behind. I've not had an update just yet, but there'll be one coming shortly. So yeah, very, very interesting. Like I say, 5 teams playing for that 4 spaces. Interesting stuff.
Veronica's played really well here. That's her total jack again.
Oh, well, no, I don't think it's bounced in, you know. The hand went up there, which is a very good sporting gesture. Very professional teams.
I think it's a motor riders. I don't think it's thunder yet. Wait.
Now, what's the angle? Oh, unlucky. Wanted it probably a little bit fuller in the face, but opened it up and left themselves in a good receiving position. freezing, I know. Just had an update for the England ladies, Pete. Sorry, you're not going to like this, I'm afraid. At the moment, it's Guernsey 15, England 7, with 2 ends to play. Now, the England ladies really need to get back, in an ideal world, to within 2 of that, I think. Carol Vorderman's onto her pad and paper.
I think I would rather be Rachel Roberts.
Oh, Rachel Roberts, who the hell was that? Rachel Riley.
Riley, is it Riley?
Yeah.
I knew there was an R in it somewhere.
All played America.
Depends on how much England lose by, Jason.
That's what I'll say, they need to get back to within 2.
They're ahead by 5 shots just now from USA. I would imagine someone will be keeping Scotland and the USA updated on what's happening on the other 3 games.
Yeah, that's the
2
benefit.
games, I think it is.
It's the benefit of having a team manager here, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Even if they had one of their spectators that, you know...
They've got husbands here.
supporters, yeah. I mean, somebody should be running back and forth. I would like to think keeping them up to date.
Yeah. As it stands in the moment, England are out.
Yeah,
They need
because
to
this
get in
is
this
this is the only ladies' game that's up on this screen. The other 2...
Down on the middle green, aren't they? In 6, I think. So very, very interesting, this game, in lots of different ways. I mean, both of them could qualify here. England will be aware of that and just try and win the next 2 ends. Oh, Sheila, what can you do? Pace was very good. Just nipped the line. Screaming for this to get back. Sheila Douglas. Oh, Sheila. I'm not sure if she's played an absolute real bowl there or whether she's been very unlucky. Skip's just going to have a quick look at this. I mean, Sheila Douglas, wow, what an effort.
Class players there, Jason, you know. Come through the ranks in the international team too.
Doesn't help those stood in the way.
No, no. I hate to tell you this too, but there are some dark clouds approaching.
No, be quiet, keep that to yourself. Just looking at the marker here. Everyone's interested. You can just see that bowl of Sheila's. Well, I've just only had a very quick look at it. I'm just going to get the cameraman to show the bowls again. I'll put it showing it in the marker.
You need to go in.
Oh, I need to see the bowls. I can't see who's in. I need to see the bowls. Yeah. stood right over there, dearie me. I think that bowl of Sheila's is in, you know. I think it could be one Scotland here. Get the chocks in quickly. It's a very, very tight measure. Here's Sheila's bowl. Thought it was, just favoured it, just that belly.
Yep. That was a vital shot there.
England have just picked up a 3, I think, on their 14th end. So this is going to the wire. It really is. And, you know, the England team, they're going to finish first as well. So they've only got one end to play.
Young just sit in the sidelines and...
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I allowed to be England's team manager at the same time? Because I've not got one. Actually, I am officially England selector.
I think you have enough hats on
Yeah.
this now, Jason. I think you need a couple more heads.
Yeah, but it confirmed it was a 3 for England. So they're 5 behind playing the last end. So they really need to win that last end, and then it'll all be intermingling with this one. Very, very interesting finish for the ladies. Very interesting. Nailed the jack. Brilliant. You just need to remove that red sticker from behind the green as well. It's not been removed yet.
I think England could... I think they could actually be safe, Jason, because they put 20 and USA have 15. And if it depends on the margin of defeats,
Do not lose 5 off that, no.
they will lose
Yeah.
5 off of that, but if the
Lose.
USA, they'll get...
Yeah.
They'll...
Okay. We'll soon see. This just needs to stay. It's just going to go off. Just needs to remove that red dot. There isn't a live ball where that marker is.
Now, I wonder what happens if two teams finish on the same points.
So does it? It'll go down to whoever won the game between them.
Yeah, I think so. It's not just going to...
Yeah, if 2 teams finish on the same points and shots, it goes down to whoever won the game between them. I'm sure it does. Ooh, that's not the end you want there. And the way it works in the favour for Scotland and
If
USA.
games won are equal, then the team with the highest number of points will be ranked higher. Like 3 points, blah, blah, blah. If games won and points are equal, then the team with the highest net total of shots for minus against shots against will be ranked higher. So it's not just automatically who wins against each other, it's the shots all come into it.
Need a calculator then. Can you get the jack? Brilliant bowl.
She's done it again, she's done that a few times.
Oh, this is very difficult. Forehand runner would be my shot. Jack in the ditch. If she gets to the pink bowl and then back to the other one, she could do a 1-2. Jack in the ditch would be fantastic.
There's quite a lot of deciders in this. It starts off with the greater number of games won, or it could be with the highest number of points, blah blah. Then the team with the highest net.
Brilliant bowl.
Game on.
Oh, where she pulled that from? Oh my God. Oh, steady yourself.
Scotland don't need to be erratic at this. It's got to play the long game now.
Forehand, I think, for me, and just working off their own Scotland ball. Again, that red disc is there by mistake, I think. I don't think there's a toucher in there. I'd be working off either side of that bowl. She can flick it in or flick off it and get back to the jack. Just slightly up, now for short at all. There you go, yeah, there's the sticker gone. Nothing for short, can't be short.
No. That was quite a fair way short there, Jason. I keep thinking she's going to deliver it, but she stops to get the stance correct. She's in two, I think.
Oh,
So unlucky there. She doesn't waste a lot of time in that match.
she
does
doesn't, no. Okay,
Looks better this time, Jason.
very close. Needs a good angle, inside edge and run. Oh, lucky. Closing it down though, it's going to be very, very difficult for the USA to score more than the one unless they take a chance and play that ball into the ditch.
Yep. Just thinking that. I think that's what she's trying to do.
The only thing, if you do play that, if you do play that shot, you run the risk of flicking your ball away.
Yep.
That's the danger. I'd be just drawing.
Going to go tight, I think. Ooh.
That's good for Scotland. That gives them 2 seconds now. They could elect to play the very thin edge and thin that ball right off the green.
Do you think she could come inside that front pinky ball there with weight, or do you think she'll just play cautious?
She's 2 balls. I'd have a tendency just to draw in the first, maybe, just in case she does get a terrible connection.
I think it's just a draw, Jason. She's going to go tight, though. I don't think she's going to go the distance.
Just needs to beat the white one. Hasn't done.
Yeah, time's running out, Jason. I actually think she's tight as well. God, that ball is...
It's not bowling. Gone.
God,
Didn't bend much at the end, did he?
it didn't bend much all the way up. Sheila going to do now?
I'd just stick with the draw personally.
I would too. Don't need to be a hero at this stage of the game. And she's going to go across now too. Ooh. Stayed on.
Just have a looking across there to the team manager. England have just scored another 2 on their final end, so they've just lost 15-12. So that's a pretty good comeback for the England ladies. Yeah, you can just see the American skips just looking across now, I think, just to her team manager. She's looking at something. There's a bit of a distraction.
15-12, Jason?
15-12 England lost.
That's 3, so they're on 17, 21 points with 17. And USA currently stand with 21 points of 15. So if they win this, they need to win this match. So does Scotland, though. Again, I'm not going to any predictions. It's been a close game all the way.
Well, can she make a pair? Just the pace is going to keep her away, I think. Yeah, had to give it a chance, though. So one more for USA. 2 the difference.
Yep, very low scoring game. Scotland have scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 singles and a double, whilst the USA have scored 2 doubles, 1, 2 and 3 singles. So you can see that it's been tight, everyone. But I think there could be a twist in the tail yet. This is where you've got to keep your nerve, Jason.
It is, yeah. You certainly have. I mean, that great comeback of the last 3 ends for England has almost made it 100% certain now where USA have to win before they could have lost and still got through. Now USA have to win to get through.
And I think the USA just lost the jack there. I'm not sure.
Just got some more scores coming through. Roving reporter Lorna Smith's down by the greens. This is the gents round 12. United States B11, Wales 14. Guernsey 12, Jersey B11. Jersey A 12, Zimbabwe 11. England B, they made a comeback, 10. Norfolk Island 11. Cyprus A 12, United States A 14. England A, well, they've just taken the lead as well, so they are 12-7 up against Scotland. So lots of good games going on the other rinks. South Africa and Cyprus A are tied, 10 across in the ladies.
Grant will miss out.
Good ball.
Very short. Ooh. Just stayed on. Valuable ball there if it goes through.
Yeah.
See if Veronica can keep up her
end of the rink. She's done well so far. Catches that ball, she could stay on. Well,
Bashed it in the ditch.
can't get the shot. Oh, this could be a nuisance, Jason.
Yep, certainly is. Either stick with it, play either side of it with good pace, or you swap. Sticking with it. Still overplayed. It's 2 for America at the moment. My goodness, if this goes into a final end or level, what a finish. Yep, he was in all day with a miss anyway, either side.
The nerves are kicking in now, Jason. Jesus.
He's going to grab it.
They're not wasting any time just now. God, it just seems to run away there, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Anything, this ring, anything outside the strings doesn't do a lot.
It's taking too much off, Jason.
Can she get to the bowl? She gets to the bowl, she's in, you know.
Oh, she's got it. Oh,
Played.
God.
Big bowl, that one.
The new road for me there.
Mary can play the forehand. Nice positive draw. Turn that bowl away for a 3. Turn the jack for a 2.
Just look at the table too, Jason. South Africa playing Cyprus A. Cyprus A would need to lose by a lot.
She got it.
The ditch beside it.
Oh, look what's waiting there. Look, Dan.
Scotland's bowl.
Where is the bowl on the end of the green? That which wasn't a very good bowl, Anne.
That's right. That's
To be fair, is
USA did lie there, and Veronica's ball came in and knocked it into the ditch, and she just sat in its place. I don't know who's holding shots, so that's.
can skit. She just needs to remove this bowl. That's the only bowl she's got.
One to blues as it currently lies in the ditch, Jason. One to blue.
Yeah, because
Currently.
say it looks the other ball's far
Yeah.
too far away from that marker.
I did catch the umpire's attention.
Yeah, we noticed. Well, here we go. This is a big bowl, this. I mean, if it's missed, it's going to be, 3 up playing the last end for Scotland. If she takes this off, could be all square.
Yeah, Kay's pointed to herself, I think.
I'd keep this simple.
Sheila's looking nice and relaxed.
Isn't she?
Liking, yep.
Sticking her legs out. You just get that lovely tan, Sheila. That lovely pasty Scottish tan there.
Yep. Well,
So, massive bowl here for America.
she's just a woman to play it, isn't she, Jason? She's played some really amazing shots.
I think she's under.
What's she going to do?
Oh!
One.
Yep, they're claiming the one. So going into the last end, Scotland lead by 3 shots. Tie's no good.
England girls are hanging over the banking
Are they?
just to see what's happening.
They
they were first finished.
I make them safe with the figures that we have.
Yeah, I would think so too.
All comes down to this. USA have to score a 4 this end to qualify and to knock Scotland out of the running.
Well, I'm glad they're playing it, Jason, and not me. There will be so much adrenaline flowing in these bowls.
Just looking for some good grouping, try and leave the skip at least something to play.
God, that hardly had any grass at all. White feathers flying past. That's close enough just now, Jane. Well done.
Yeah, that's where game management comes in now.
Yeah.
Scotland just need to protect their head, stop any groups of bowls forming, just keep matching them.
She just needs to run here. Just going to go at the end. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. They're all over the place.
Short bowls are no good when you need 4s.
Both teams all over the place.
Just a bit of nerves maybe.
Yep. Wee bit of a breeze now, so.
Oh, get up.
Nope. Can't really see unless the thirds and skips play 4 fabulous bowls. Looks as though the writing is on the wall. I think Scotland need to get a ball in about there, Jason. They need something in there as well. Because I think if that one ball goes out.
Yeah, they just need to draw. Just steady the ship.
Yeah.
No need to panic. You know, you're fully in control at the moment. Anything within 4 feet round the jack, and you're home free.
God, another short ball.
Give it a chance. If she picks the jack up to the back white one, that'll create something. Nothing for short.
Nope. I think that ball was taking the scenic route there.
Short again. Reach.
Doesn't matter, I think it could be in, Jason.
No.
No? God. Don't know where they found that one from. She's in a ditch, is she? No, it's just going to stop.
In Scotland lie the one, the black bull.
Mm-hmm.
USA probably lie second, third. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's interesting what she's told her to do here. Do you play down the backhand, drag the jack, or drag the bowl?
Just try and get as close as you can. But don't be short. God, it just seems to walk out there.
There's no need to be right out there anyway.
No.
There's a bit of a slight malfunction going on here, I think.
Well,
Very difficult now. I'm just trying to figure out how she can even make a count at all. Well, she's on that straight now.
oh God,
It just goes straight
just,
there.
it's in the ditch. In the ditch.
Well then, what can you conjure up here?
Beyond me, Jason.
I think if she plays the backhand and gets the very outside left-hand edge of the jack and flicks the jack right across the ring and goes into the ditch, that may be a 3.
Well, it's on its way.
To the
She's
bowl.
just going to go into the ditch, I think.
Needs to stay on. Hasn't done.
No.
That's game over.
very, 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 very scrappy end there, Jason.
Oh, that bowl's finished the right side of the American bowls. There's absolutely no chance of a 4, unfortunately, for America. Can she bounce the jack back up the green? So it bends away underneath, and it's a single shot there for Scotland, and they're going to take this game against the United States 11 shots to 7. So if my calculations from my glamorous assistant are correct, the semi-final lineup, the 4 people to qualify from the ladies group will be South Africa, Cyprus A, England and Scotland, just clinging on to that 4th place. The full table will be published on the Atlantic Falls website. Thank you for joining me again, Anne, this morning.
Thank you, Jason. My pleasure again. I wouldn't say it was a pleasure. Sorry if I sounded a wee bit biased, but USA have played well throughout this tournament for Jason. Anything I've watched, they looked like an outfit. They looked really good. But well done to Scotland.
Yep.
Should be some good games to come up, and it's another exciting afternoon with the men. 4 rounds to go, so...
Yep.
Sorry, 3 rounds to go now.
It is now.
Yep.
3 rounds to go. So we're going to be back with you at 1:30 local Cyprus time. Cyprus is 2 hours ahead of the UK. And it's going to be back to the men's senior fours. And it'll be an all Jersey affair when Jersey A take on Jersey B. Well, that's all we have time for this morning. So from everybody here at the beautiful Athena Beach Hotel in Cyprus, it's a very good morning to you all. Bye-bye for now.